Hello, English learners. Welcome back to Daily English Podcast. English in daily life, real conversations, and easy listening practice. Yes, here you don't learn boring textbook English. You learn English through conversations, real stories. Listen, understand, and remember for a long time.
I am Anna.
And I am Daniel.
So, Daniel, how are you today? Did you have a busy day?
A little bit busy. I had work in the morning and then I went to the gym. But now I feel good. How about you, Anna?
I am okay, but a bit tired. I slept late last night because I was watching a movie.
So maybe you wasted a little time.
Maybe just a little, but it was a good movie. And today, I am happy because we can talk with our listeners again.
Me too. It always feels great to sit down, talk with you, and help people with their English.
Yes, it feels like we are all together in one big room.
All right, small talk finished. Now let's get into our topic.
Yes, before we start wasting their time, right? Today, we have a very important topic. Don't waste your time.
Time is life. If we waste our time, we are wasting our life a little.
Oh, that sounds serious.
But don't worry, we will keep it fun and simple.
Yes, and before we begin, we want to ask you a small favor.
Yes, if you enjoy this podcast, please like, subscribe, and share it with a friend who is learning English. Especially that friend who always says, I don't have time to study English, but spends 1 hour scrolling on the phone. We all know that friend. Sometimes that friend is us.
All right, let's talk about what don't waste your time really means.
So, Anna, let me ask you first. What does wasting time mean in simple words?
Good question. Wasting time means you use your time for something that is not important and not useful for you.
Right. So it's not just about fun or not fun. It's about whether it helps you or not.
Exactly. Think of time like water in a bottle. You only have a certain amount of water in the bottle. If you pour it on the floor, you cannot drink it later. That is like wasting time.
I like that. Time is like water. If I just pour it on the floor, I cannot use it again.
Yes, when you use your time for things that do not help you learn, do not help you grow, and do not help you rest, you are just pouring your time on the floor.
And sometimes we know it, right? We finish, and we feel, why did I do that?
Exactly. That feeling of regret, I could use that time for something better, is a clear sign that maybe we wasted time.
Like when I say I will watch one short video, and then 40 minutes later, I am still there, and I don't even remember what I watched.
Yes, that happens to many people. Now we know the meaning. Let's talk about how we can stop wasting time, especially when we learn English.
All right, maybe I can start with a story. Stories help us remember. One day last month, I was working on my computer. My brain felt tired, and I said, I will take a 10-minute break. Sounds like a good plan. I sat on the sofa, opened my phone, and started watching a funny video. I laughed. It felt good. Then another video started. I thought, okay, just one more.
A very famous sentence, just one more.
Yes, just one more. After some time, I felt a bit strange. I looked at the clock, and 1 hour 15 minutes had passed. Oh, that was a very big 10-minute break. And the problem is, I did not feel happy after. I felt empty, a little guilty, and more tired. It was like time slipping through your fingers, like sand. You open your fingers, and it falls down. So after that day, I said, okay, I need to be more intentional with my time. Being intentional means you do something with a purpose, not by accident, right?
Yes, and today we want to share some tips that helped us, and maybe can help you too. Simple tips with small stories so you can remember them easily.
All right, Anna. What is the first tip?
Tip number 1, make a small plan. Small, not big. Think of a plan like a GPS in your car.
GPS. All right, I like that.
When you don't put any address into the GPS, the car can go anywhere. You can drive around, you waste gas, and you waste time, right? You just drive and drive with no final destination. But when you enter a simple address, the GPS tells you, turn here, go straight, you will arrive. So a small plan is like setting an address for your day.
Exactly. Many learners say, "Today I will improve my English," but that is too big, too vague. Vague means not clear.
Yes, it is not clear. So instead, make a small plan like, today I will learn 3 new words. Today I will listen to 10 minutes of an English podcast. Today I will read 1 page of a story. It feels lighter. I have a small personal example. When I started learning another language, I told myself, every day I will study for 1 hour. That was too big for me. I felt tired. I skipped many days, and I felt bad. Then I changed the plan. I said every day I will do 10 minutes. That is it. Some days I did more, but my promise to myself was only 10 minutes.
And did that work better?
Yes, much better. I could keep my promise. I did not feel afraid to start. And every time I finished, I felt proud. So the metaphor is a small plan is like a small clear address in your GPS. You don't wander, you know where to go.
Exactly. And when you know where to go, you waste less time thinking, "What should I do now?" That is a very powerful first tip. So what is the second tip?
Tip number 2, use your pocket time. Yes, think of time like coins.
All right, I am listening.
In a day, you have some big coins like 1-hour blocks. But you also have many small coins. 5 minutes here, 7 minutes there, 3 minutes there.
Ah, like when I wait for the bus, or I sit in a taxi, or I wait in a line.
Exactly. Many people throw these small coins into the trash. They just scroll, scroll, scroll. But if you collect these small coins, you can buy something big.
That is a nice image. Small coins become a big amount.
For example, you can review your 3 new words while you wait for the bus. Listen to 5 minutes of an English podcast while you wash dishes. Read 5 lines of a story while you wait for your coffee.
Wow, that is very practical.
I have a friend who improved her English mostly in pocket time.
Really?
Yes. She has 2 children and a job, so she is very busy. She told me, I never have 1 full hour, but I have many small minutes. So she used those minutes. 5 minutes walking to the bus, 10 minutes at lunch, 7 minutes before sleep. After a few months, she noticed that she understood more and could speak better.
So those small coins turned into a big treasure.
Exactly. If you don't want to waste time, start using your pocket time. Even 5 minutes can be useful.
Maybe our listeners can think now, where is my pocket time in the day? All right, what about tip number 3?
Tip number 3, make English fun, right? Because if it feels like punishment, you will run away from it. Imagine you are a child, and every time you play, someone shouts, "Do it perfectly, don't make mistakes." The child will stop playing.
Yes, learning is the same. Your brain does not like constant stress. If English always feels heavy and serious, your brain says, "No, thank you."
So how can we turn English into a game, not a punishment? We can connect English with things we already like. For example, I love music.
Yes, tell us.
I remember one song that really helped me. I printed the lyrics, the words of the song, and listened again and again. I circled new words. I sang in the shower. I tried to copy the singer's voice. It was very fun, and I learned a lot.
That is a great story.
What about you?
I love stories and shows. I watched a short series in English, first with subtitles in my language, then with English subtitles. After some time, I could understand many sentences without reading.
Like a small win. Fun is very important because it helps you stay with English longer without feeling that you are wasting time.
Right. If you watch a show in English and you learn new phrases, you are not just watching, you are growing.
Exactly. So tip 3, don't just force yourself. Play with English too. Songs, stories, games, funny videos with English subtitles. Use them wisely.
All right, let's quickly recap the tips so you can remember them.
Tip 1. Make a small plan, like a GPS address for your day. Tip 2. Use your pocket time, the small time coins in your day. Tip 3. Make English fun. Turn learning into a game, not a punishment.
And we want to say this clearly. Your time is valuable. You don't need to be perfect. You just need to use your time a little better each day.
Yes. A question for you. What is one thing that makes you waste time? And one small change you will make after listening to this episode? Write your answer in the comments. Your idea can help another learner too. And if this episode helped you, please like, subscribe, and share it with a friend who also does not want to waste their time. Thank you very much for spending this time with us. You did not waste it. You invested it in yourself.
Goodbye, everyone.
Goodbye. Take care.